Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and we're gonna continue. So no suggestions on where we should go now that we've finished off Solo and Rogue One and Rebels. So I was just trying to clean up because I had a bit of a domino effect going on with some of my figures. Apparently at some point last night, I'm assuming the cats decided to play around with the figures a little bit. So as I was setting them back up, one caught my eye and I figured, why not? I'll bring the figure with me to work and see if I have any downtime and we can discuss or talk about this one figure. So I guess that's enough to be said or whatever. So we're gonna get into Ello Asty, or Ello Asty, however anybody wants to call him, but he is a pretty cool looking alien rebellion pilot, and I am a sucker for the flight suit, and he's rocking the flight suit. So I haven't had this guy super long. I don't know if I just got him just in this year in 2019. Again, it's another one of those figures that I kind of was kicking myself for not picking up, and then seeing again on the secondary market that apparently he demands a bit of a premium. But anyway, so I honestly didn't pay really anything more than retail for him, thankfully. But yeah, he's pretty awesome looking. A little hard to make out the eyes. Oh yeah, there we go. But he's got a really nice kind of rubber head, which allows for, you know, you can get into some pretty good detail, like bends and stuff. So not so much at the back, and that's really just because of the collar on the flight suit, but you can still get him to go up, and he just naturally has more of a down, but I mean really he can look down pretty well. His range isn't all that great. He doesn't quite get 90, just a little under 90 for a single jointed elbow. Again, could they have given it a bigger notch to at least got him a little bit more range? Yeah, they probably could have. He doesn't really have much of a crunch. You can get the side to side, but again, a lot of the parts on his upper part of his flight suit really impede into the lower half here. So you know, again, it is what it is, right? So, and then as far as his legs, you know, he can, I guess if you get the strap out of the way, he can pretty well kick his own backside, which good range. So so his flight suit straps are out of the way. And then it did take me a little bit of time to get used to him and Poe being more of a shoe wearing couple of pilots with their with their flight suits on, because if you look at the X-Wing Luke, he's got the boots, and you know, so, but again, it's fine, it works, the aesthetic works really well. I wouldn't say that this is an overly hugely detailed figure, but you know, there are some subtle details. You know, he's got the Rebel insignia up on his life jacket, or whatever you want to call it, and this is about the only thing I have to complain about with him is his hosing that just runs down into his pocket. Not so bad when you go that way, but it really, if you try to bend his leg backwards, that pulls that sucker nice and tight. So you doesn't really give you a whole lot of range on the one leg. But again, what's he honestly really going to do? If they had a 6-inch X-Wing, he'd be probably, you know, sitting in that, and that's probably the range he needs. I don't know, maybe a little bit more, but I don't know how spread you can get. So yeah, good enough. But yeah, he looks good. Again, Hasbro with their alien faces and what have you, when they don't have to rely on it being a particular actor or actress, they got, they can get away with some creative liberties, I guess. And yeah, he looks good. Stands really well. He's got good proportions on him, and I dig him. I dig having him beside Poe in his pilot, in his X-Wing outfit. And yeah, so he comes with his little bitty blaster, which is basically kind of like a goldy bronze color with a little bit of silver at the tip. I think this is one, it hasn't been reused before, and it just slides in, and that's a nice rubber as well, so that it really grips the gun. And yeah, don't have to worry about it going anywhere. Looks pretty cool being on the side. And then he also does come with his helmet, and there's a lot of detail on his helmet. So I believe he went by the call sign Red 6. He did die during the Battle of Starkiller Base, which is sad to hear. But yeah, like, great detailing on the helmet, and it's got the translucent yellow, so you can actually see his eyes. So yeah, it looks really good. Now his name, which most people probably know, but it is a reference to the Beastie Boys' Hello Nasty album. And he's got Born to Ill written in, I don't know if that might be on the sides, like on here, or if that's, but basically it's paying homage to the Beastie Boys, because apparently J.J. Abrams, it was quite the Beastie Boys fan. Oh my god. So yeah, so I think that's really kind of neat that they kind of, made him up a whole new character, throw back a little bit to the Beastie Boys. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, he looks good. I'm digging on him. So I find more and more of the figures that I passed on when I started to collect. And again, this is only in the span of about a year and 2 months. But yeah, some of these guys I'm definitely coming around to liking a whole lot more. The more I'm able to, now not having them in that glass cabinet, I've got a lot more space to pull them out and not have to worry about knocking a whole lot of them down. And I think Mr. Asty here is a solid figure. I think overall, you can't go wrong with the flight suit. I love the look of it. So yeah. So he's pretty good. Well, he's better than good, but there he is. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, like usual. What'd you think of him? If you got him, or do you plan on getting him? I respond basically to everybody still, which is cool. I'm glad that I'm able to do that. So it's nice to see the interaction on the channel, and I thank everybody for that who has posted comments. And yeah, so that'll do it. So comment, like, share, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo, and we will see you guys next time. So I guess we're gonna kind of roll through The Force Awakens, I guess, and in no particular order, because mine are so blended in on my shelves right now that I may even miss one or two, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in and, you know, taking a stroll down the review street. Oh, wow. Lousy, whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching again, guys. And we will see you guys really soon. All right? Have a good one, eh?